Rick is back in Port Charles and better than ever. Well, maybe not better, but he did return to General Hospital to support daughter Molly, which is a good thing, right? And while he's in town, why not reconnect with a few people? You know, like Alexis, Carly, Liz. In fact, according to spoilers, Rick and Liz are getting their first real encounter today since their last disastrous attempt at a relationship. You know, that time he brought Hayden to town to pretend to be Drew's wife, back when people thought he was an amnesiac Jason, to keep the twin away from Liz. We suppose it wasn't the worst thing he's done, but it was certainly one of the most underhanded ways to con his way back into Liz's heart. And now that he's back, well, Rick seems to be hoping that bygones are just bygones. Rick Hearst tells Soap Opera Digest in an interview that he's well aware that his antics and his quest for power has resulted in a lot of collateral damage over the years. But Hearst insists, Elizabeth has always been that one person who, for the most part, he never wanted to be that collateral damage. But he knows how much collateral damage he has indeed left on her and their relationship. She's the one that got away. She's the one person that he's never been able to reconcile himself with. This was you. You killed this. And he killed something that was actually good in his life. It's been over 20 years since the two first met and first married. A lot's happened to both of them. But through it all, Hearst insists the feelings stay there. The genuine nature of who the two of them were at the beginning of their relationship has never left. And since Liz isn't slamming the door in his face out of hand this time around, Rick may just be taking it as an invitation in. The more that you see them, Hearst tells Sode, the more he actually interacts with Elizabeth and makes advances and movements toward her while he's in town, the more he's going to understand that this is a different time. But he ain't giving up. The one that got away is always the hardest person to let go, especially if you're someone like Rick, who's never been afraid to do whatever he can to get what he wants. Normally, we'd say he doesn't have a chance in hell, but Liz has been through a lot in the time he's been gone. Losing Franco, losing Finn. It could all make her especially wary of someone like Rick, but it could also make her more vulnerable. And that could be all the opening Rick needs to work his way back into her life and her heart.